Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the AAC football season. We've got the battle for the trophy to crown the AAC Conference champion. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run, going to heave it downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Hey, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
The Cavaliers lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Shotgun formation here on third down. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush closing in. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. On the ground, it's Luna. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. At the 10 now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Tries to get it to the running back. Snags the quick throw. Powers through a tackle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. It's caught. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is on target. Caught. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. A forced down drop here in the middle of the field. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Virginia. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Utes offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And he drops back in the gun. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Utes have first and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
This is the 6th play on the drive. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down after that previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Utah. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Cavaliers. He will score. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Coach deciding to go for the two-point conversion to tie the score right here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned on the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Off target and incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Love to see a post corner executed perfectly because it really shows you the time that a quarterback and receiver had put in together. That time it's ran perfectly. The timing was there, and great throw and catch.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Utes.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows them what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
PAT is good, so the lead is 9. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's caught from inside the 20. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they get him down after the completion. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Kemp. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack in the final play of this 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cavaliers will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Utah offense takes the field. They're going to run the option. He shreds the tackle. The game makes it 2nd and medium. It's an option look. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to throw it deep. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Utes will have 1st and 10 here. And here's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Utah. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Going after, not quite through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Back in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Aurora. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
1st down and 10 now. They'll give it to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Utah offense takes the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's got it. Touchdown, Utes.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Now it's second down here. They'll try the option play here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Back's got it on a counter. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, it's a great way to start this drive, but they've got a long way to go. You need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, somehow get the ball back, and then do it again. So the clock is your enemy. So we got to move down the field in a hurry.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Aurora. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Dunks a short throw down to the running back. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Cavaliers will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Pressure is coming. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Escapes the pocket. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. The Cavaliers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the 1st down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The game is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Utes offense takes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Luna. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Utah. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Offense behind the sticks facing a second and long. Looking to pass here on second down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, we just have not seen a lot of this today at all from this offense, but they'll take it. Big positive play here. Game is out of reach. They're still just trying to put up any yardage that they can to help build their confidence for next week.
Catch made on the left side. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain and bring up fourth down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they get to call themselves champions of the AAC. That's a major goal realized, but now we have to see if the committee is going to reward this championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.